want to again touch on a few issues. Most times, the Nigerian High Commission will get criticized for what is outside of our control. And most of the issues we have with Nigerians is either to do with immigration, passports, either they want passports yesterday delivered today, or something to do with their stay in the UK here. When they have been asked to leave the UK because they have no basis to remain, some came with different kind of visas. And we get them travel documents to return to Nigeria. It becomes an issue. It's like we are aiding the British to send our people back. And we get criticized from here and from Nigeria too. But most times I think maybe out of ignorance, every country determines who comes in and who lives in that country. So if you come into a country and you have no legal right to remain in that country, you should live on your own. And I say on your own you should live. It's better you live honorably than be forced out. And if you have friends and relatives who are staying, because I've seen so many deceits, people are losing money. I've seen papers where they go to, is it a company or somebody who says is giving them Commonwealth citizenship. There is nothing like Commonwealth citizenship. And with that paper, they can continue to remain here, and they charge them for it. And I say this is just fraud. If indeed there is a Commonwealth citizenship paper, and it entitles you to stay, then you have no basis coming to the High Commission to even tell us that you are now a Commonwealth citizen. If the UK authority, they so recognize your document that you are a Commonwealth citizen and you could remain here, so be it. But this is a fraud, and I advise you don't fall for this kind of cheap fraud. If you have to live honorably. The other issue has to do with passports. Passports is issued by the Nigerian High Commission on behalf of the Nigerian Immigration Services. The Nigerian Immigration Service issues passports. And sometimes we do not have enough booklets to give out. So if we do not have enough booklets, we cannot give. They say you cannot give what you do not have. The Nigerian High Commission does not print Nigerian passport booklets. We are only here to issue what we have. So when we get into that from time to time, people come around, criticize us, oh, we are not doing well. And again, still on passport, if you look at the Nigerian website, we have done a lot to put so much information on the website for you to know what the requirement for a passport is. If you can only take the time, look at the website, that should guide you properly how and when you should apply for a passport and who is entitled to apply for a passport. Sometimes, very often, you take for granted what you have. And I can tell you, with the referendum just a few weeks ago, I've seen a couple of requests from British citizens making inquiry at the High Commission whether they could get a Nigerian passport because the UK has left the European Union. We have had such inquiries. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have had Nigerians who, because they want to remain here forever, and they see they are having a bad case, they rush to the mission to say they are renouncing their citizenship. It is a very serious business, renunciation of citizenship. You have to reflect very carefully before you say you renounce your citizenship. The Nigerian High Commission does not process the renunciation of citizenship. It is directly to the Home Office, Ministry of Interior in Nigeria. And I've seen some approvals coming from Nigeria. People who apply, they comply, they want to renounce their citizenship. Nobody compels you to be a Nigerian. But if you thought carefully, you apply to Nigeria, if it is approved, you will be replied and they will send us a copy that Mr. or Mrs. ABC has renounced his or her citizenship and we take the passport thereafter. But please do not just come and dump your passport at the Nigerian High Commission to say you have renounced your citizenship. That is not the process. I could stand here to maybe speak on a few other issues. But when I see so many children, I'm not sure what I should be addressing because most of what I'm saying now it has no relevance to the children. But to the adults who are here, I'm just making this appeal to you. Please go to our website and see what we have put there. Please, we have updated it. Most times you get application for passport, the date you are given, what we call the automatic generated date, is given by the Nigerian Immigration Service. And that date is given from Abuja. The date does not take into cognizance. Public holiday is given in the UK here. Sometimes it does not take into consideration Sunday, Saturday, you are just giving a date. And you turn up at the High Commission, you want a date. We are addressing that equally. From 1st of August, we want to see that even if you get a date from the Immigration Service, come to the mission's website, get a date from the mission, Nigerian High Commission website. That is the date we see you. The date generated by the Nigerian Immigration Service, we will stop using that date because it creates a lot of confusion for us. I see how I'm raising. I do not think I should be standing here. If you need to see me or need to see my colleague, I think we can stay here, but I do not think I'm here to give the floor to you to start banting words with me and all that. So if you want, you can see me, we can have a talk. But ladies and gentlemen, finally let me thank your chairman for putting this together and for getting me down, me and my colleague down here. Because ordinarily, if it is not a serious committee, I will not have been involved, and the High Commission will not be involved. But I think the Nigerian committee in Manchester is properly organized. And for that, again, I want to thank the chairman and the members of the executive. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate your comment and for giving us a talking education about those things you mentioned. I think you can hear it and know the truth now. Because I can pick up one or two things about that you were saying. Is there any ground for asking questions? Hold on, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir? Please, sir. Is there any chance for asking a question, just a person? Is it possible? Excuse me, sir. Is it for hold on, sir, please. Hold on. That's it. Then somebody, you know what? Whoever wants to ask questions, maybe.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the question is about bringing the High Commission over to Manchester so that we can operate the consulate in the building here. Very many people keep asking me the same question, and the fact of the matter is, it's been approved for us to have a consulate here in Manchester using this building. So what the High Commission is waiting for is funding from Abuja. So as soon as they get the money, this place will be fully functional. Everything you go to London for, you don't have to go to London anymore. Everything you want to get from the High Commission, you get it from this building at every given point in time. So does that answer your question? Where's my brother? He's gone.
Sir,
so that's the answer.
He's talking to you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for thanking me.
Then you can still see him at the back. It's free. You understand? You can answer any question. I tell you, our High Commissioner had mentioned something about the children, which he really appreciates being here among us. Now, we have fashion parade coming up. Those are Agbani Deregos. Those are stars tomorrow. Those are. Hello? Are you ready over there?
Children, are you ready?
Are you ready? They are ready. Then I'll be mentioning names now. They'll be coming out. Please, mothers, brothers, learn how to do fashion. those children are perfect. They can contest anywhere in this world, especially with this Nigerian attire. You'll be seeing them now. Now I'm calling on Fathia. Fathia! The first person to call is Fathia. Can we see you, Martin Lockhart? Fathia? Muyi, okay. All right, then Muyi, please.